Lovers, friends, welcome, welcome. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. That's me, the twink you see before you. I'm here to serve you in whatever freaky way you see fit. Get up in the chat, throw some requests in there, make some comments, ask me about how, how never mind. You know what? We won't go there. Welcome. What kind of sexual favors can I do for you tonight? Come on in, sit on down. We are going to get into this mess tonight. Fuck, man. Guys, this is not what we're going over Destiny's Descent tonight. We had something else planned related to Destiny, guys. I had no idea. Well, up until yesterday, I had no idea that there was some really fucked up shit going on with Destiny. And we've covered a lot of his stuff on here before. And I was going to cover something else related to Destiny tonight. But yeah, I guess we're jumping on the fucking Destiny leak train. I'm covering this shit. It's a shame, guys. You know what? This is actually, it's like this is bad for both sides of the political aisle here. As some of you may know, that I've covered, if you see me cover some of Destiny's stuff, his debates and different things on here, then you will know, I mean, he's one of the best debaters that is on the left side of the aisle, the political aisle. Okay, if not the best, I mean, if you're calculating, his skill in debating and putting that in context together with the following that he has online, I'd say he's like the top. He's at the top of the pyramid there. But yeah, guys, this is bad for both sides. Destiny, he makes the Democrats. It's funny because I often see some of the best common arguments and responses to MAGA supporters and Donald Trump and the conservatives in general. I hear a lot of the best arguments. They start. Maybe he's not the one that comes up with them, and maybe it's just because I watch a lot of Destiny's content. But a lot of the best arguments you'll hear come from him, and they'll trickle down to other debaters and stuff. Like the two twinks that debated Andrew Wilson. We covered that on here. I forget their names. Those cute little twinks. I hear it's like Jubilee. Both of them have gone on that Jubilee debate show, and I've heard them bring up topics that I've only heard from Destiny before and stuff. And, and it's bad for the right side of the aisle because he keeps some conservatives and Republicans honest, or at least holds their feet to the fire. And that's good to have somebody that's smart enough on the other aisle to keep you honest on the other side. But yeah, I'm sure someone will be into if this completely ruins his career, the bullshit he's been getting into here, then someone else will take his place, I'm sure. But it won't be the same. Won't be our Destiny, guys. So let me get to the chat and we'll get into all the ruckus tonight. Lovers. Bob Cook in here first. Bob Cook, drop your pants. Here comes your reward. First in here gets first dibs on, everybody else gets sloppy seconds, Bob. You're lucky. Promo code lover. How you doing, lover? Promo code Lummy. How you guys doing? Thank you for joining us. Michael Earl, fucking fat pig. He's here. What's up, sweet cheeks? I got the candy ass. You got the sweet tooth. What's up, fat pig? Thanks for joining us, lover. White Ice Tea's up in here. What's up, dude? White Ice Tea, DMS, yo. Funny Face. What's up, Funny Face? Junior Coltrane. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. Rainy Oklahoma realtor up there in Oklahoma. Fucking snowed in. I don't know. I don't know if it's still snowing up there. Fucking Big E's up here. Guys, if you even thought for a second, you haters out there, if you thought for a second that I was really racist, talk to the shirt. Talk to the shirt. Operation Pigmentation. Talk to the fucking shirt. Someone that hates black kids would not be wearing this shirt. Thank you. Good point, Fat Biggie. um, Pat O'Brien up in the piece. Would you take Seth Shitner from behind, brother, as a show of force? What the fuck? Oh fuck, Pat O'Brien. God damn it, I love you. Would you take Seth? Would you take Seth Shitner from behind, brother, as a show of force? You like dominance? Me showing my dominance or something? I don't know. I don't think either one of us wants that. I don't think Seth wants anyone near his asshole, or I don't think he likes the idea of someone putting anything in there. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, Pat O'Brien. Very good idea though. Maybe that would work on Lummy. I can show my dominance on Lummy. He I don't does he still get pegged? Is that still a bit for him? Was Lummy lying about liking getting pegged the way I lie and pretend that I'm gay as Dark Match Steve? Is that still a thing? Donald J. Trump is going to humble Gavin Newsom tonight. Is he? What are we talking? What are they doing? What is it? Or what are they doing? Are they doing a debate type of thing or something? Twink Supreme. Fuck yeah. Guys, I'm all lubed up. I'm ready tonight. We're ready to slut it up tonight. I don't know about y'all. You can't be racist. Your color on my phone and in HD. LOL. Fucking, did I get to everybody? Yeah. But yeah, lovers, how it's a bit. No way he does that. What? Lummy getting pegged? Well, don't out him as not really a pegger or Peggy. Damn, Peggy. Yeah, guys, are we excited about the new podcast? Did you guys hear I'm supposed to be doing a podcast now? I got way too much shit on my plate. I don't want to give up a night of streaming, but maybe if I actually, well, look, I'm submitting my first few, and we're gonna see how it goes, I guess, or something. And see what the numbers do. But yeah, I'm supposed to have a podcast on the Bubba Army channel. Fucking let's celebrate, guys. I was thinking about going to celebrating with a 50 wing order from Hooters. That's one thing I really do as a cheap meal. I love getting fucking Hooters wings. I know some people say Hooters wings are overrated. They're not that good. Go fuck yourself. I don't know what they put in the wings, if it's like cornmeal or something that's on the breading. Something about Hooters breading is just fucking delicious. DMS is a busy little spinner. Got to slow down, son. White iced tea, fuck you. Hooters wings are trash, bitch. Dude, whatever. I like the flavor of them. Yeah, the breaded and hot. You ask for them extra crispy. And yeah, you do the hot on the outside, not the mild or whatever. You got to get the hot ones. They're really not that hot, but they have good flavor. Where do you get wings? White iced tea. Where do you like wings from? Wingstop and what? Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. Better than Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop. Yeah, dude, their wings. I've had Buffalo Wild Wings and it didn't really impress me. I don't know. I think Hooters is probably, if you're comparing in terms of what you pay for what you get, I don't know. Hooters wings may be overpriced a little bit, but I'm sorry, they're good as fuck. I'm getting really hungry just talking about it. Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza have the best wings ever, bro. Anthony's Coal Fire. Well, remind me of that. I'm not going to remember that Anthony's Coal Fire. I got to try them out. Wings from Winn-Dixie. Is that what you like? Yeah, so the Publix fried chicken and the Publix wings are like okay, but you gotta dip them in whatever. Hooters wings, I can just eat how they are. I do like dipping them in blue cheese. If I'm gonna do a cheat meal, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna practically, yeah. Well, we're gonna cheat. I might get some tonight. So anyway, let's get into this shit. I just saw guys, look at this shit. I don't know what Trump is just like Trump is just memeing with some of his picks for stuff, and I like it. I appreciate it. He's got look what Alex Jones put up. Trump officially is like getting Chris Hansen to be a part of what is this? DHS recruited the king of PDF file hunters, Chris Hansen, to aid DHS in saving children from vicious predators. Let's watch this little. Let's watch this. See what the fuck is this? Just a clip from the show?
Yeah. What was that for? The $50 was for sexo con chica 15 años.
15 años. Oh my fucking god, that's funny. No bueno. Oh fuck, man. Right out the gate.
No quería. No quería. Her niece was 15, and you said you wanted a from her and we're going to pay her $50. Are you here in this country legally? Do you have U.S. citizenship? Soy ilegal. But you came here.
Uh-oh. Trump's coming for your ass.
Here, Marvin. For sexo con chico 15 años. No.
What the fuck? Did they do a sting somewhere just to get Mexicans? What the fuck is this? Oh, Dutch Duke, what's up, lover? Thanks for joining us. Holy fuck, this is funny. They're getting a bunch of illegals in the fucking in these stings. That's fucking hilarious.
You could go back to Honduras. No, por favor.
Trump is just mobilized.
No, por favor. Let me bang little chicas. Children, a niño. Let me have sex with the niños. The American children, they're so sexy.
All of these heavy hitters that had been sent into exile, and he's bringing them back. Breaking, Chris Hansen is now working for Trump.
Did Alex Jones get switched out with a body double? What is up with Alex Jones? I don't like this look. I like when he looked more like a bloated tick or something. Now his head is like thinner, and then he's got the beard. And I swear to God, what's his fucking name? Owen Schroyer and Alex Jones are becoming like the same person. It's weird. Owen looks like Alex Jones now, and now they both got the beard. It's confusing.
Catching Mexican child molesters at the border.
Mexican chomos. You know what? A Mexican chomo, it almost sounds like, a churro or something. A Mexican chomo with sugar sprinkles on the outside. You dip it in something. It sounds like some kind of Mexican treat, a chomo. Does T-Bell still have those chomos? Do they still sell the chomos? Oh, yeah, good. Those fucking chomos are so fucking, those are tasty.
The government fears Alex Jones, who has the largest audience in the country, bigger than any of the networks, the biggest megaphone in the country.
The deep state hates Alex Jones with a vengeance.
Alex Jones is the most extraordinary person I've ever met.
So Trump is released.
Yeah, Alex Jones's face is like thinner. He looks different. Does he have a body? Did they clone him?
All the documents exposing the deep state, firing all their political operatives and brainwashers and demoralizers and DEI, and the transgender cults being removed. And he's stating 2 + 2 = 4. There's only men and women. And we're not paying lip service to you, and you're not dictating to us anymore. And we don't care if you call us Nazis. None of it works. And he's exposing the bureaucratic terrorism with the wildfires and the directives under the UN treaties to not have fire mitigation. He's exposing FEMA.
We don't care anymore. We're going to do whatever kind of salutes we want to do. We don't care if you call us Nazis.
A political weapon system and reorganizing it and saying power back to the states. He is releasing a whole bunch of pro-life.
OOG7. What's up, bro? Sí, senor. Right through this door, amigo. And niño. Caliente, niño. Ay, ay, ay. CC, isn't Destiny a queer? Well, he has a kid, so I guess he's at least bisexual, but there was a video leaked of him S-ing a D, and the way he did it, I will say the technique looked very much the way a queer would do it. But I do believe he is bisexual. I'm not sure if that still puts you under the category of queer. If you have you've had sex with a woman and procreated, but, you end up sucking Nick Fuentes' dick. I guess that's queer. I don't know.
That peacefully protested were thrown in.
I'm not big on labels, okay? I don't care. I don't know.
Jail, prison with decades of sentences. He's freeing the captives.
Thank you for joining us, though, CC. I appreciate it.
Executive order, quote, targets trans and non-binary people. Yeah. From being able to run around and harass and attack society. And I've got a lot more on that. And
look at his fucking desk. Look at his fucking desk with these papers. Jesus Christ. If you could see my desk, you'd say I have no fucking room to talk. I got toothpicks, a grinder, not the app, like a weed grinder. I don't have a grinder. Destiny probably has a grinder. He's more queer than me. I don't even have a grinder. I have this lighter here. It's a donut lighter. It's out of, see, that's why I haven't thrown this out yet. I was going to say it's out of fluid and I should throw it out, but there's barely enough there that I could maybe get one light out of it. We got my broken phone. I have a spiral bound notebook. I've got a composition notebook, a keyboard, pins, trash. You're right. I have no room to talk.
And he's energizing all these good people that have been fired and removed from the old dinosaur media because they would tell the truth and they would expose the system. I want to play this in a moment. Chris Hansen arrested, one of the top shows on television back, 30, 40 million viewers. And he got fired. Not for any impropriety, not for doing anything wrong, not for pedophilia.
Why did he get fired? Let's see what Alex Jones says. You know what? The word on the street in the conspiracy circles, the word on the street is the Chris Hansen show to catch a predator. Well, at least one of the reasons this show was stopped was because they actually caught some government employees, a prosecutor. There was at least one prosecutor. I think there might have been one other person that was like a high profile, someone within the government or something. But he busted somebody that the feds did not want him busting. And that person that Chris Hansen busted showed up at a house so that he could bust inside of a small child, and he got busted.
Oh, because he had a girlfriend. And that's because the pedophiles, don't like adult heterosexual sex. They have the Gillette commercials where the guy goes to ask a girl out and the other guy goes, you don't do that. You don't even talk to a woman. That's rape. But we have convicted pedophile drag queen story time come indoctrinate your kids. And secret programs to put them in the transgender cult. So now Trump is just mobilizing all of these heavy hitters that had been sent into exile, and he's bringing them back. Breaking, Chris Hansen is now working for Trump, catching Mexican child molesters.
Bro, this is the funniest thing, though. It's not like all these papers on Alex's desk. It's not like they're, I don't know what you'd expect, just standard notes and stuff typed out, but it's all fucking screenshots and pictures and like stuff from Twitter and stuff. Like it's weird stuff printed out, and then they have some camera up above that he puts it in front of the camera. I think Alex is probably not very tech savvy at all. So, he can't sit there with a laptop and fucking, like be a streamer. He tells his staff, all right, I need you to print me out every news story that came across Twitter that we reposted, and I need you to print it out with the pictures and everything. Yeah, and if it's just a video, just take a screen cap of the video, the thumbnail of the video. I need that printed out, and then the any tweets we like that, and any articles with but we need the pictures there. I need the pictures to look at the pictures.
At the border. Here's a short clip.
You gave her $50.
Yeah. No.
What was that for? The $50 was for sexo con chica 15 años.
No.
Sexo con chico años.
No quería. Yo no quería. No quería.
Her niece was 15, and you said you wanted a from her and we're going to pay her $50. Are you here in this country legally? Do you have U.S. citizenship?
Think about that too. That's a taxpayer's dollar right there. That's $50 that your tax dollars are going to pay for. What is this guy, like 40-year-old Mexican guys to get blowjobs from 15-year-old girls? That's what our money's going towards, guys. Does that feel moral? Are you glad to pay your taxes? Are you happy?
Citizenship.
Soy ilegal.
But you came here, Marvin, for
Marvin.
sexo con chico 15 años.
No.
You could
15 años.
go back to Honduras.
No, por favor.
Chris Hansen's the host of Takedown with Chris Hansen and the Predators I've Caught with Chris Hansen podcast. I mean, first of all, great Spanish.
Editing is my friend, Jesse. Editing is my friend.
So these people, they show up just like Americans, ready for action.
A week ago tonight in Genesee County, Michigan, Sheriff Chris Swanson's ghost team and I did an investigation.
So this is the funny thing. If you play this and show this to a Democrat or, liberal, someone that fucking hates Trump, what they'll say is, oh, well, don't you know Americans actually, they molest kids too. In fact, there's more Americans that get busted for molesting kids every year than the Mexicans. How do you like that? I don't fucking care. Get them the fuck out of this country. Let them go molest some Mexican kids. Fuck you. Alex Jones is Nikolai. Alex Jones is brain dead. These are some insane dots to try to connect LMAO. Steve, are you a MAGA nut job or a sane individual? Is that the only two options I get? I need more options. Sweet. I got my answer. MAGA nut job. No, so yeah, I mean, if I guess you're maybe new to the channel, please like and subscribe, all that stuff. I need the support and help with the algorithms. But yeah, so I voted for Trump all 3 times he ran. However, as everyone else that is familiar with my channel, I am suspicious and I'm optimistic, but I am suspicious and very much worried about the future. Okay. Yeah. We've gotten into it on here before. I don't really think the assassination attempts were real. And that has some very deep, dark implications. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very critical of Trump on here all the time. Yeah, only 2 options. Okay. You came across my feed, so was curious. Anyone who voted for Trump this election is in a massive misinformation pit. Well, what makes you say that? Please respond in the chat. What makes you say that? Why do you think I'm misinformed? I could say that about all the Kamala supporters too. And I can fake laugh just like her. Look, buddy, when on election night, when Kamala took a fake phone call in front of everybody, that was when I actually got worried. I got scared. I said, I can't do 4 years of this. Fake phone calls? You pretend to take a phone call from a voter? Was it that hard to find somebody that was going to vote for you? No, dude. I mean, ideally, we wouldn't have. And I know some people have a lot of faith in Trump. I get it, guys, and I'm very hopeful. Tina, Bubba Army Mom, thanks for joining us. Because the massive slew of shit that Trump has given everyone, you're saying, I asked you, why do you say Trump supporters are in a massive misinformation pit? Which I agree with some of that. You have to understand. Yeah, man, I know a lot of, I watch a lot of debates on politics and stuff. And we do that a lot on here, reviewing stuff. And dude, I feel like I'm fair. I didn't really want to vote for either of them. I was telling everybody leading up to the election that I wasn't sure if I was even going to vote. I just, yeah, dude, I don't like some of the stuff Trump has done. Ideally, I don't want a wall. That would be ideal. But we give free shit out in this country, so people just come here. You know, I feel like if we actually shut shit down to where we're not just willy-nilly giving out free money and taking care of whoever the fuck comes to the border, if that stopped, we wouldn't really need a wall. And yeah, ideally, I don't want one. But yeah, man, I have plenty of problems with Trump. I don't like that he did the bump stock ban. There's a lot of stuff I'm not happy with. Natural Aspired, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. Oh, Eddie Moretti's up in here. What's up, dude? How's it going? 2020 wasn't stolen, was not, and pushing that it was destroyed this country. So I'm not convinced either way with the 2020 election. I am very suspicious, and I certainly was at the time more vocal about it being stolen. Dude, some people like to bring up the discrepancy between the number of votes, if you count from 2016, then 2020, and 2024, that it really doesn't, the missing votes for the, who the, Tampa Terry? Guys, we can't stay on late tonight. What am I taking? Hold on, Terry. I'll answer you. Bring up Twitter or Instagram. Tampa Terry, can you hear me? Yeah, hold on one second. Let me I got you on the let me screen share your page. Hold on. Instagram call. Okay, you're up. What's up, Tampa Terry? Yeah, we're talking about Trump. A little bit.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about Trump there. I just want to say, I mean, he's been absolute legend his first week in office. He's delivering his promises. He freed the Jan 6 political hostages. He freed the very nice women who were protesting outside of abortion clinics just with peaceful prayers. He has signed some of the most incredible things. I mean, he's changing the whole world because now the whole world is seeing the quick results that he's getting. He's getting rapid fire, quick results, delivering on his promises. And now the whole world has a fire lit under their asses, brother, to keep up with Donald J. Trump. And by the way, liberals, Greenland, Canada, the Panama Canal, and TikTok, those are all property of Donald J. Trump now. You can suck my dick, liberals.
Bomb them all. Let's bomb the Panama Canal.
And you know what? I'm writing a letter to J.D. Vance, and I'm going to formally request that he looks into some of these, radical leftists out there that we see in the media.
Dude, send it in. I'm hoping I'm going to write in a request to see if we can finally hang Mike Pence. I'm ready to do this. We won. We can hang whoever we want now.
Well, I can tell you this, when Kash Patel takes over the FBI, there's not going to be any of that foolishness like the Hunter Biden laptop story, which was 100% true, got censored on every technology platform, every media platform. The CIA told us it was Russian. The whole thing was a cover-up for the 100% real Hunter Biden laptop story. That was election rigging, my friend, leftist election rigging. All you crying liberals in the chat, keep on crying, brother, because Donald J. Trump is your daddy now, and he is in charge. Suck it.
I love it, Tampa Terry. You're about ready to move down here to the United States from Canada, aren't you?
Well, you know what? I think Canada's about to become the 51st state, brother. So it all comes back together in the end. Dark Match Steve, I got to go, bro. Keep up the good work, Chief.
All right, lover. Thanks for the call. I love you, Terry.
Love you too, no homo.
No Diddy. Well, it is Diddy from me. I meant it in a sexual way, Terry, but that's okay if you didn't. Yeah, guys, there you go. Sorry, we're pro Trump tonight. Fucking Tampa Terry, goddamn legend. Fucking Last Centurion. It's okay. Niche Bro invested all of his life savings into Donald J. Trump. I don't know who that is. He's undermining our democracy constantly. Dude, there's plenty issues. I don't like what happened in 2020. I don't like the way everything turned out. I think some of the shit, and I don't the elector scheme and stuff, I'm not real happy about that. And honestly, the January 6th insurrection people that got locked up, I don't know, man. I was pretty upset that he didn't already pardon those motherfuckers. I don't see how you have all of these people gather at the Capitol and fucking for a speech of yours and tell them to walk over to the building and that you're going to give another speech at the Capitol building or something. Then Trump doesn't even go over there and the people end up breaking into the building and his supporters go to fucking prison. Now, I'm sure if it's something besides a fucking a stunt for the optics just to get all these people out of prison. If it's beyond that and Trump actually feels guilty, why didn't he feel a little guilty fucking 4 years ago, right before he was kicked out of the White House? Why didn't you just go ahead and fucking get them all out of prison? Was that really fuck up the next election? Is that what he was thinking? Is that the only thing? And if that's the case, that's kind of fucked up too. Even if he said, well, I should get these people out of prison, but it's going to ruin my chances of running in 4 years because they're just going to say I completely undermine democracy and yada, 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 yada. They'll have, 100 more reasons to say I shouldn't be elected because I'm just pardoning whoever the fuck. Either way, I don't like the way all of that shit happened. I don't like the way it went down. I wasn't happy with Trump in that regard. So, can we put a wall up on the Canada side too? What, to stop Tampa Terry from getting here? You heard him. They're about to be the 51st state. You can't stop it. What is it? The only reason so much of our money goes towards immigration in the ways you folks don't want it to is because we are not processing the immigrants through quick enough. Biden-Harris attempted to pass legislation that would fund these processes, but it was blocked by MAGA Republicans on Trump's order. So I don't know. Yes, I realize. So I would have to look over that bill really closely for myself. I've heard a lot of debate about it and stuff, and that they would, yes, it was supposed to give like more funding so that for like judges and people to process the immigrants that come over the border. And but the thing is, initially I know that the bill included the funding for Ukraine. And that was the issue they wanted to, one of the main issues they wanted to shut down that bill. And then they took the funding for Ukraine out of it and it still didn't pass. Now, I've heard a lot of people argue about this back and forth, people that understand that bill and I've looked at it more, they know more about it than I do. And a lot of the Republicans seem like they weren't happy with the bill, the way that it was written in terms of how many illegals or immigrants, that they're not illegals if we allow them, but how many immigrants that we would allow to come over and process for asylum and all that shit. There's a certain cap number, and then the president could, could step in after a certain amount of people came through or something. I don't fucking know. I mean, I feel like that bill would have just been a sort of Band-Aid and wouldn't have really fixed the problem, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the border goes. It's too late now to debate about what Trump's going to do. He's in. So we'll see how it works out. Lost Centurion. I see what's going on. This is a joke. What is a joke? This show? You're supposed to take this show very seriously. This is a joke. All right, we're going to get to the Destiny stuff in a second here. So we're going to review this. Oh, God, my back. We're going to review. Someone put together a video. I'm not familiar with this channel, but we'll take a look at that. I got some articles and stuff pulled up that I want to look at, though. So, yeah, guys, Destiny. January 6th was dope. Based, bro. Based. No Hunter laptop election rigging, 0. What do you mean, dude? When they removed the story and then also completely blacklisted the story to where you could not, like, when you shared it, no one fucking saw it. We all lived through the same era, okay? You can't erase our fucking memory. They fucking censored the story. I know Destiny and everyone else that responds to this allegation of election rigging due to the Hunter Biden laptop censorship. They all say, "Oh, but the story was only removed, and the New York Post was only removed for like a day or something." Dude, the story was censored beyond that. They fuck with the algorithms all the time. It's not like it's obvious. You get a certain amount of engagement posting about whatever the fuck, and then post something about the laptop, and it's a ghost town on Twitter for some reason. Poor Steve has no idea how the law works. Well, in terms of immigration, I am a little bit ignorant about that. That's I have no problem admitting that. I definitely know the law in some regards, probably better than a lot of people would know. But yeah, with the immigration shit, look, I understand. I know the lefties always say, "Well, they're all here. The border crossing issue isn't even really that big of an issue." Okay, you want to build the wall and stop all these people, but the majority of them, they came here on visas and stuff and seeking asylum, so they're not illegal immigrants technically. And you know, God, I've fucking heard it all. We'll see what the fuck Trump does. What do you want me to say? It's too late. One of you fucking lunatics have to go out and actually take his head off if you want to stop him now. Good luck. Hope you don't end up in prison for life. You won't be getting out in the next 4 years. I know that much. You're going to have to wait till Kamala or someone else gets in. Let's see here. Let me pull up this page. Oh, wait. Well, let's take a look. Let's finish watching this fucking bullshit. Let me see. What's Chris Hansen's gray ass doing?
2 illegal Hondurans showed up in the same night among the other predators. Both had been in this
Honduran. They're not Mexican. Don't throw Mexico's name under the bus, guys.
Country before, gotten kicked out, sneaked back in, and got arrested in this sting trying to have sex with a child. And I can tell you, in the week that's passed, they've already been picked up by ICE on a detainer, and it's the quickest they've ever seen this happen in the history of Genesee County.
Well,
should these guys have asylum? I want the liberals in chat that are mad at me. You want asylum for these guys, don't you? They're here because Honduras is so fucking it's so bad right now, guys. We have to have sympathy for these fucking chomos. Let them stay. Let them stay.
From all Americans, thank you. You've done more than...
You don't know how living in Honduras is worse than getting sexually molested by a Honduran person when you're 15. It's worse.
Biden's ICE did in 4 years already. Tell me about this guy. He was naked?
Blount County, Alabama, Sheriff Mark Moon and his team, we had 5 guys show up in 4 days. Take a look.
You have the money? You'll take something off.
Oh, God. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. I mean, just it's fucked up on this level that it's an adult coming to meet up with a minor for something, to do something terrible to them. That's fucked up on this one level. But then it's like 10 times worse that you look like this. You look like this, and you're going to subject this, a child, to this. Okay? This right here. This is going to be some kid's first sexual experience, as you're fucking doughy. Your body looks like it's made of fucking pizza dough. You look like the Pillsbury dough fag. Look at this. Some little kid has to look at this. Jesus Christ, you deserve death.
Well, you know how to make yourself right at home, don't you? Have a seat on that stool right over there. And what was your plan here tonight?
What does it look like? I want to put my doughy body on top of a 15-year-old.
I don't really know.
You don't really know. Well, it looks like you do because you got naked in the kitchen of this house. Can you imagine? This has happened only 3 times in 20 years of doing predator investigations, Jesse. And the decoy online with the Blount County Sheriff's Office, you know, was a little cheeky and playful for what you'd expect from a 15-year-old. But this guy walked right in, took a look at her. She said, well, stripped naked. And then I walked out to confront him. And he put his clothes back on, thankfully, before I could have a discussion with him.
You're a brave man.
I see a lot of stuff, Jesse.
Take that with Chris Hansen. Take off.
That is vile.
Take down.
Now, there's only a couple problems with this. You notice that the Fox host said, oh, you've done more
That molester was built like Alex Jones. It's fucking scary.
than Biden did in 4 years. Biden told them to come here, help the NGOs, little babies given to real pedophile rings. So they're getting low-hanging fruit with just the lone wolves out there, and that's good. But I told, and remember Flynn and I a couple months ago, right before the election, talked about
Let them stay. Let the Chomos stay. Their home country, it's very hot there.
this, that when they get in, they've got to energize their own media systems to go find the kids and expose the Democrats, and that will further destroy them super fast and will save the kids. And they've got to prosecute the higher-ups in the NGOs, the UN, the State Department, and Mayorkas, which they say they're going to do. So they're moving quick. Day 5, you know, a few days in, this is already happening.
Oh, Lordy.
And I said, get media groups in there, have the government create its own media groups, or go find, you know, the top reporters and already the predator people and draft them in. Boom, they've done it. And I'm not saying they listened to me on that, but I mean,
DMS, the Naked Truth, name of new podcast. That's what my podcast should be named. The new one on the Bubba channel. That's a good idea. Guys, you know what I was thinking? So Seth Kushner was talking about how the I guess they're black. I don't know. Apparently the people doing the conspiracy show are black kids. I only learned that when I saw that they that were accusing me of saying something about the black kids, okay? Apparently they're black. I didn't know this. So the accusations against me are completely false, okay? But apparently they're black kids that are trying to do this conspiracy show. Now, guys, well, number one, I'll put this out there. And I don't know that they want me on the property to do a podcast. I know for my podcast, they want me to record it here and send it in. But for the other podcast with the black kids, and Seth was talking about how they kind of thought Seth was going to help them host. And I was thinking I could probably do that. I don't know when I would find time to do that. I guess whenever they need me, but I was thinking I could help with that. You know, I don't know every conspiracy theory, but I know a little bit about a lot of them. And I feel like I could help move things along with it or something. So that might actually work out. But guys, how about for the name? Guys, think about this. The name for the new conspiracy show on the Bubba Army channel. It's the conspiracy show is hosted by the black kids, okay? What if their show was called Drinking the Kool-Aid? What if it was called Drinking the Kool-Aid? Guys, is that not the perfect name? It's a reference to okay, yeah, it's on delay. Pop. Bro, it's a reference to that is pretty good. Even Junior Coltrane's Even Junior Coltrane supports it. That's how you know it's good. Drinking the Kool-Aid. Guys, it's it's a reference to what is it? The Branch Davidian or who David Koresh, whoever the fuck. I forget who did the Kool-Aid deal, the church or whatever. But it's drinking the Kool-Aid, but also it's a fucking it's a reference to, black culture in that they're they have a reputation for drinking Kool-Aid. I'm not going to say that I think they do. Other people, Jonestown. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jonestown. That's why you're the GOAT. Thank you. Who is this Cheeto head? Wait, who? Me or my name's Dark Match Steve. I'm a little twink. Welcome to the channel. Fearsome Engine. Oh wait, haven't I seen you in here before? Welcome. Either way, please hit the subscribe. I'm on here 5 nights a week. This is Alex fucking bald Steve Austin head Jones.
I said it on air, and some of those clips where I said got 30, 40 million views. And I know I've talked to the administration, but we are simpatico. I mean, I am watching in live time everything I would do, everything I've said I would do. You've heard it, and it's just unbelievable. So if they thought they had a problem with Alex Jones and tried to demonize and destroy me in the last 8-9 years, and then now they're going after Elon Musk, who's
officials allegedly lose track of unaccompanied children.
exponentially more powerful. That just shows you how screwed they are. And it's very, very exciting. Wow. Go to the AlexJonesStore.com. Get the very best supplements, the highest quality, like Ultimate Turmeric, Ultimate CMOS, and so many other game-changing formulas that you will love and that will blow you away. Then the widest selection of Patriot T-shirts.
Patriot T-shirts. Look at these shirts.
And hoodies.
45, 47, Doge. Don't tread on this D.
And sweaters and ball caps. And we're just adding more and more. It is the biggest selection. Over 400 different designs. We are winning, ladies and gentlemen. But InfoWars is...
Y'all go get a shirt. Support Alex Jones. Crackhead Alex Jones. I just fingered my BH live on YouTube. That sounds exhilarating. So yeah, guys, there's some fucking leaks with Destiny. Okay, let's get into the fucking let's get into the shiz here. Let's get our hands covered in shit right now. Destiny is screwed. Films a girl he has sex with. No consent, which I am not shocked about. Leaks the audio. She files a police report. It's a shame, guys. I know the Dems and liberals, and probably some of which are Destiny fans, are up in my chat and hating on me because they think I'm just a MAGA tard, and that's okay. But guys, I'm a huge fan of Destiny. This is disappointing for me. This sucks. This really sucks because this isn't the kind of person. To me, and I know some people disagree, to me, Destiny is not some like completely disingenuous fucking hater or something. He's a very good debater and makes some very valid points. Defended Kyle Rittenhouse. There's some things people on the right can appreciate. He has defended Israel through this whole fucking thing. He did a 5 or 6 hour debate against what's his fucking name? Against 2 other scholars. And did really well. I watched that debate more than once. It was crazy. But yeah, this guy, he's had some interesting debates and valid points and stuff. So this is very disappointing for me. Filing a police report. Streamer Sherry, I'm not familiar with this bitch, accuses Destiny of sharing intimate audio recordings without consent. Surprised that he was with a girl. Oh, fuck. Transgender girl was stabbed 9 times at a roller skating party in revenge for lying about her gender before performing a sex act on a boy. Court hears. Ouchie Fauci. Let's look at wait, hold on. What was the other one I saved here? We're not clicking on that other one. Okay, so somewhere this we're going to look at an article showing just when I thought 2025 couldn't get any better, we are getting an unexpected Destiny crash out arc with collateral damage. Destiny, bro, if I need to go on the sex offender list, I'm taking like 20 other streamers with me, okay? How do you know that many sexual offenders? How does someone know that many sexual offenders? Holyoke Joe, this sucks. I'm out of here. What the fuck? I know you have like 10 devices. Just keep mine open on one page. I need the click, lover. Why are you leaving us? Why are you upset? Okay. Let me pull up this article. Check it out. Destiny allegedly threatens to expose 20 streamers following sex offender registry accusations. Is this pulled up big for you guys? Okay. Hair looking messy. Controversial internet personality Stephen Borelli, widely known as Destiny, has sparked a heated online debate after allegedly threatening to expose 20 other streamers if he is added to the sex offender registry. This claim surfaced following allegations tied to revenge Pizorn incidents. The controversy began on January 22nd, 2025, when a video of Kick streamer JSTLK, I don't know who the fuck that is, and I can't believe Kick is a real thing, surfaced online suggesting that Destiny should be listed on Florida's sex offender registry. In response, Destiny allegedly stated, bro, if I need to go on the sex offender, okay, he's taking 20 people down with him. On January 23rd, 2025, this fucking person, JSTLK, posted a screenshot of an alleged message from Destiny, further fueling the debate. Destiny alleged statements reads, I can't believe I'm being accused of being malicious with other people's pornographic images, video, audio. If I go down for it, I will retaliate by exposing the sexual endeavors of my fellow streamers. Streamer Sherry, I don't fucking know, also weighed in, criticizing Destiny and urging others not to be intimidated by his alleged threats. Do not let this man scare you or threaten you into thinking you are the same as him. Do not let Destiny make you think your silence is support of him to this point. Is a scarlet A on your name forever. Meanwhile, Twitch streamer Pixie has reportedly raised $27,000 due to Destiny, adding to the ongoing tension within the streaming community. Fuck, man, this is messy. So, hold on a second. Let me. So he had sex with this Sherry bitch. Did he? Okay. He recorded. They're saying he actually recorded without their consent and then also shared it without consent. I mean, that's double trouble, right? Okay, here's let me show you guys this tweet. So this is the woman that's supposedly the victim of this here, allegedly, supposedly. Today I was made aware of an intimate audio recording taken of me without my consent. So he actually recorded it without consent. but then also distributed it. That was also shared without my consent. I'm upset right now and am going to give myself time to process. This is serious. The person who received the recording from Destiny was not aware. I did not consent to the recording. They recognized me by my voice and messaged me today out of concern. I don't feel comfortable sharing more right now. So I heard someone else was saying that this is part of the reason that the dick sucking video got sent around. Like Destiny, apparently there's some theories that he's like the Diddy of streamers, that he'll have sex with some fucking people and record parts of it, and then he will like allegedly he tries to control them with it, basically threatening to release the shit. Sniz is up in here. What's up, lover? Looks like I got here just in time. Holyoke Joe is leaving. Come on, be nice to Joe. All right, it's 8:40. Let me go ahead and pull up this video. Who did this? I forget the name of this channel. Is like President something. All right, I'm bringing it up here. Let me pull it up for you lovers. President Sunday, that's the name. President Sunday is the name of this channel.
In this video, I'm going to tell you a story about a man. It's a story that has been replicated over and over and over in government, in show business, in business boardrooms, restaurant franchises. This time, it's about a man with a small social media empire on YouTube. A man who uses his clout and his fame to lure mentally and financially vulnerable women from his community into sexual encounters which he records and then, without their consent, shares with others. It's about how that man developed such a stranglehold over his community that no one, no matter how disgusted they are, will dare call him out for this, even when it becomes public knowledge. And most importantly, this is a story about power.
How must you feel? I mean, does Destiny think of himself as a doughy little fucking creature that's not appealing at all? Because how else are you threatening? You're threatening to release, basically, you're threatening to release proof that these women had sex with you. Do you actually have sex with these women expecting that they will be so ashamed that they fucked you, so you record it knowing that they'll be ashamed and threaten to release it? Man, that's rough. That's rough to think of yourself. You think so low of yourself that you say, you know how I can blackmail people? By threatening to show proof that they fucked me. Oh yeah, that'll shut them up.
And of how normal human feelings can be contorted to serve a machine to make a man immune to the effects of the abuse he has inflicted on an astonishing number of people.
Victim number 1, Nick Fuentes.
Stephen Bonnell II, or as he's known online, Destiny, is a highly successful political
Also known as Mr. Borelli.
Streamer and content creator who has garnered infamy not just for public outbursts and controversial political positions, but also for an impressive number of public threats, sexual scandals, and even outright criminal actions. This
is the same guy that I know this would surprise you because he seems like such a really nice guy, but this is the same person that was getting a real kick out of firefighters getting their heads blown off at Trump rallies. Surprisingly, the man that wishes death upon innocent fucking firefighters, surprisingly, this person also is a sexual blackmailer. That's so, no one could have predicted that.
Recently culminated on November 29th of 2024, when an anonymous Discord and Kiwi Farms user going by the name Solo Leaks published a large repository of private messages and pornographic images and videos of Destiny with various men and women to Discord and Kiwi Farms, recordings that Destiny had shared to strangers without the consent of the people in them. It's important to note that this is not the first time that Destiny has been the subject of a large sexual scandal involving non-consensually leaked intimate material. All the way back in 2012, Destiny...
Guys, I don't know. I just like when I see Destiny and how he's like, you know, banging all these chicks and getting like sexual blackmail and stuff. This is just, it's such a dark, this is just such a dark, low vibrational thing. And I'm not, you know, guys, you know, the character I play, Dark Match Steve, I'm a gay man, okay? It's just a character. Don't, you know, don't freak out. But I'm gay. And so just know that I'm not coming from the position of like, oh, well, this, if you're having sex with somebody for any reason besides procreation, you are degenerate and you're disgusting. That's not me. Okay. But this is just a dark, like, this is just all around dark stuff. Destiny banging these chicks and they're ashamed of it. And so he has blackmail on them. And we saw the picture of Destiny at the beach. You know, it's like, how do these women find him this appealing? Is it just because he has big numbers on YouTube and stuff where he streams? Like, why are these chicks, are they just fucking freaks that they want to have sex with a man that just had a different man's dick in his mouth or something? I don't get it. This is just so dark all around. Swingers and fucking, you know, and Destiny as a kid, his kids watching his kid streams or something too, and he's fucking watching all of this shit go down. And I noticed this too. Now, someone tell me if there's anyone more familiar with Destiny than I am. When I saw all this shit going down yesterday is when I really became like, I kind of heard there was something that happened, but I didn't know anything about it. Let me show you Destiny's YouTube channel because this really is their game of chess, bros. Sad day. What for what, Democrats? Conservatives have finally got Destiny. And you guys are buying it. They really get you guys sometimes. What do you mean? You guys are buying what? The end game is here. Yeah, so I don't know if this is the end for Destiny. I was surprised how everyone just moved on from the Vosh thing. I was really surprised, especially considering we went over, and I don't know if we could look this up, if this is different state to state. But on my channel the other night, if you could go back and watch it if you want. Mr. Mac Wayne, also thank you for joining the channel and you know, checking out the stream. I appreciate it. But on my channel, we went over, what was it? Criminals Getting Caught, Super Creep compilation. It was, I only went over 2 stories. I meant to go over more, but the first body cam video that we watched and story we went over was this guy who made AI generated images and distributed them. And it was images of young, seemingly young people doing adult stuff. And he got busted. This motherfucker went to jail. And they came and arrested him at his job to try to make it so he lost his job too. Now, I was stunned by this because I saw what happened with Vosh, that he had that lolly bullshit pull up on his computer. He screen shared his lolly collection. And he didn't get in any trouble, right? And he's still fucking streaming. That surprises me. I mean, the internet was blowing up about the fucking Vosh things. I could not get on YouTube without seeing someone's video discussing how Vosh likes lolly stuff. And he's just streaming like nothing happened. No cops showed up at his fucking door. But we went over a video, and the cops in this video are like, lolly is illegal. Yeah, we know it's not real, but it's still illegal. And they fucking took this guy into jail. And I actually felt like not bad. I didn't feel bad for him, but I felt guilty in a sense because the whole time I was talking shit about this guy in this video, I was assuming there was some real kid involved. Some poor victim that they're having their images distributed and stuff. That's what I assumed. The whole time I was just ragging on this guy. And then at the end, the cops are like, oh yeah, it's technically not chiseled piz, okay? They're fake images, but that's still illegal. And they went to his job, and they said this to his employer and stuff. The cops went up to the employer, took them to the side, his boss and manager, and they're like, so we investigated what's his nuts, your employee. We investigated him for chiseled pizzord, okay? And yeah, so we're here busting him for explicit images, which is not quite exactly the same as chiz piz. It's not quite as bad, but it's really bad. He should not be working here. They basically were trying to get this guy fired from his job. And to me, it was fucked up because the cops definitely talked to his employers and gave them the impression that he had some kind of chiseled pizzord. And the cop kind of briefly slipped in there, oh, he's getting arrested for explicit offensive images. So it's almost as bad as chiz piz. Trying to get him fired. I just thought it was a dirty move. That video we saw, it was very entertaining, but the cops, I don't know. I don't know the rules on lolly, and I really honestly don't want to look them up on my computer. The rules. I don't want to type the word lolly into my fucking search engine. No, thank you. Someone else look it up and tell me what the law is.
And he was caught up in a scandal involving a competitive StarCraft 2 player called Blue T, who had tweeted out a photo of his genitals. This was in retaliation for Destiny previously leaking nude images of her to his friends on Skype, wherein he laughed at how, quote-unquote, fucking hideous her face was compared to her.
Whoa, wait, whoa. I really have nothing to lose. Long story short, Destiny leaked nude pictures of me to his Skype friends. He then joked about how fucking hideous my face is compared to my beautiful body. They joked about how I look like Shrek. I do have a big nose, I guess. Oh my God. This is dark. How appropriate. My show is called Dark Times with Dark Match Steve, because we are getting dark tonight, and I didn't think it would get this crazy. Both sides are playing dirty, and the game is going. All of us know it. How did she find out? What, the girl that had her stuff leaked? Yeah, I do question everything always. The thing, this is what I was gonna show you guys. Let me pull up this other tab. Now, am I fucking crazy? Or did Destiny delete all of his live videos? Because when I heard about this going down yesterday, I heard stuff here and there. I was like, wait, what's going on? Let me look at Destiny's channel and see if he has any kind of response. And I was going to look at his last live video. And normally I see randomly it'll come across recommended when Destiny streamed the day before. It'll say like 8-hour stream, and I'll, maybe click on it or not. But yeah, here, look, I'm subscribed. Fucking no live section. No live section. All of his live stuff is gone. So I guess he or somebody is like, "7 years ago, leaked nudes over a League of Legends game." Jesus Christ, bro. I hope. Oh my God. Is Destiny covering someone else's nudes leaked or something he leaked? Last night on Destiny, we shared someone else's nudes. Yeah, so I don't know what happened with his channel. Oh shit, let me X out this other page too. All right, we'll get back to the video. Hold on. Am I crazy, right? His live section wasn't like that before, right? He had a live section and there was content left up. If he's responsible, he needs to be held accountable, but we need to hold everyone to a high anus a high anus. That's what I like. A high onus of responsibility for evidence, not just accusations. Everything he posts of himself is clips of his lives. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Now, this could be Mr. Mac Wayne. You may have a point that this might be some scheme to take Destiny down. Now, maybe I'm crazy or stupid, but I just feel like if this was some scheme by some fucking right-wingers, conservatives, or some shit to just make Destiny look like a complete scoundrel, and if it were something like that, I feel like it would have happened before the election, because Destiny was a very vocal, a loud vocal person for the Kamala Harris campaign. He was constantly, I mean, even before it switched to Kamala, he was backing Biden 100%. Let's do it. Biden, 4 more years. And I just feel like it would have been a lot more convenient for conservatives and or Republicans to expose this before the election, right? That actually could have swung votes. If you look at Destiny's page that we just went to, the live videos are gone. Doesn't look like he's I don't think he's been live today. I don't know. Like, if this actually did work to shut him up at least for a few days, why wouldn't you have done it before the election? The more subtle the accusation, the more questionable it is. What's subtle about the accusation, though? What exactly do you mean by that, sir? You don't make the same arguments for Trump? What do you mean in terms of his accusations against him? No, so this is the thing. If Destiny was hacked and this shit came out, I don't see why Destiny wouldn't just say that. That's what he claimed with the the blowjob video. He said he was hacked. Or no, he said the person he did that with was hacked, right? That's what he said. He said that like right away. That you need evidence. Yeah, no. But the thing is, he is a hack. Yeah, good one. Funny face. Yeah, I don't know. So, you know how what is the Hitchens razor for, for big claims, for strong claims, you need strong evidence or something. That's like the something like what the Hitchens razor is. I don't know, it's probably not worded correctly, but this doesn't seem like that outlandish of a claim to me. Now, when Trump gets accused of stuff and it's a fucking crazy that E. Jean Carroll lady who looks and acts like she eats cat turds out of the litter box at her house, and when she speaks, she sounds legitimately fucking insane. That's more questionable to me. I don't know, some chick, when this seems to be a trend for Destiny, I don't know. I mean, yes, for me to say that I no longer appreciate Destiny because he's as a person, he's too much of a piece of shit to excuse his behavior in order to still be a supporter of him, as an online debater and a voice for the left. Yes, it will take actual, evidence beyond some streamer claims, oh yeah, I had sex with him, and so these images are leaked out on the internet, so Destiny must have done this, and da 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 da. I want to hear his side, of course.
Quote unquote beautiful body. In 2021, Destiny had a romantic entanglement with a YouTube streamer named Anna Voir. Anna would go on to become known for insisting, often tearfully, that she was actually in a long-term romantic relationship with Destiny, which Destiny denied, painting her as crazy to his audience. It was later revealed that in fact, while Destiny was insisting to his audience that Anna was insane, he was actually sexting her the entire time and referring to her with terms such as princess in their conversations. Anna threatened to post these sexually charged texts to prove that she wasn't crazy and that this was all actually taking place. And in retaliation, Destiny threatened in public to leak her nude photos if she did so.
Like if you and I had like sexted or something or traded nudes and you were like, I'm gonna leak your nudes, and I go, fuck you, if you leak my nudes, I'm gonna leak your nudes. Is that like blackmail or is that like abusive? I disagree.
So do you think that leaking
Okay, that, so this sorry dude, but this wait, what are you saying? A real conservative wouldn't be MAGA. You guys need to embrace the fact that you're more nationalist than conservative now. Dude, I didn't say I was a conservative. What do you, I don't label myself a conservative. No, you're probably right there, but I don't think I called myself a conservative. I've referred to conservatives on stream, but I didn't say I was one. Oh, you're talking to Buddy in the comments, not you. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I am, guys. I really try to just, some things probably require or are best used or operated in a conservative fashion. Some things are probably very good when utilized in a liberal fashion. I really like to take things point by point. I am fond of the Constitution, and I really don't. I hate to be the one to be like, I don't like labels, but it's like, I don't know if I really cleanly fall into any category. And fucking, there's people from either side that they fucking do contradictory bullshit. So I really don't try to associate necessarily with a political party or one side of the political aisle. I really try to take things as they are. Like the fucking the bathroom stuff, the trans bathroom stuff. I think conservatives and liberals are arguing from the wrong position with a lot of this shit. I really do. We can go. I don't want to get too off on tangents because I was supposed to be getting off here early tonight. But anyway, let's get through this fucking video.
Sexting and leaking nudes is proportional, or do you think it's a proportional response in the way that you're reacting to that?
Okay, so look at this here, though. Now, where you said that we should wait for evidence, which is that's a fair thing statement. But here Destiny, this is the thing when someone has a trend of certain kind of behavior, it makes you yearn slightly less to see concrete evidence in order to be convinced by the accusations. When you have somebody that has a trend of behavior, when you hear the accusations, it doesn't make you go, what? Huh? That guy would never do that. When the accusation doesn't make you think that in your head, because there's, we have a pattern of behavior here. And right here, this guy is confronting Destiny about, it is for sure blackmailing. If Destiny's going around saying this woman is crazy because she thinks that we're in a relationship and I'm not that attracted to her, and at the same time he's saying that, he's sexting the woman, telling her he wants to, whatever, he wants to suck another man's dick with her, one on each side of the dick, and go up and down at the same time with their mouth. If he says that hypothetically, if he says that in a text to a woman and saying he wants to fuck her and all this stuff while publicly saying, I don't want to fuck you and you're crazy, and she goes, oh, well, you're saying that and that's a complete fucking lie and I have proof, the sexting is in no way comparable to releasing nudes. Now let's see how Destiny contorts to get through this idea, to battle this argument here. Let's see what the fuck he says, because that is playing completely fucking stupid to pretend that your text messages about sexually related stuff is anyway near as bad to leak as intimate pictures of people's bodies.
I think it's about proportional.
About proportional. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, whatever.
Actual material and shit from another person. Yeah, fuck it. I think it's proportional.
Destiny has also at least once
weak. That's weak.
Admitted to accidentally sending homemade videos of him and his wife to people who his wife did not in advance approve of, in accordance with a previous agreement that he wouldn't.
Me and Leah had a conversation about, there were a few girls we talked to. It was like, oh, cool, like we should record videos of like us fucking shit and send it to people. Like, it's fun. I kind of like have like my little archive of like Coomer material that I'll send to people if I want to. There were girls that I talked to past that I'd send stuff of like either me and Melina. And Melina talked to me and she was like, hey, if you're going to send any videos to new girls that we haven't talked about, like, let me know that first. Because she wanted to be careful. And so I was like, oh, okay, sure. That was fine. I didn't think about it at the time because I didn't think it mattered. But for the first thing, like, okay, yeah, I should have like checked 100% with Melina, but like this.
Other examples of threats and sexual misconduct made by Destiny are plentiful, but the general point is this. Destiny has a very bad history when it comes to sharing intimate material of people that he is sexually involved with without their consent, and of using the threat of their release to keep people in line. If this brings a certain Diddy to mind, you are not alone.
Oh, fuck.
Like with Diddy, when people speak out about Destiny's misconduct, the responses vary from silence to dismissal to outright threats of exposing their intimate information and media.
Mom, Dad, we have something to tell you.
Yeah, but twin brother we never told you about.
Beer is gross. Fuck off.
Unlike with Diddy, these aren't just allegations. We have the receipts. In 2023, Destiny's wife Melina publicly separated from him. In response, Destiny went on stream and indicated multiple times that he was confident that Melina would not leak any unsavory details about the relationship to the public because he too had compromising information on her and logs that would seriously harm Melina's reputation if they were revealed. Whereas since his reputation around relationships was already so low, he would be effectively immune to the consequences.
Why do you think that she isn't going to leak or talk shit? Melina will not leak or talk shit about any of this because she knows that everything about this makes her look like a fucking satanic demon. She knows that. She's threatened it a million times, like, I'm going to start leaking everything. Oh, yeah, let's go. Okay, if you really want to, holy because my reputation is already zero in regards to our relationship. Everybody thinks I'm a horrible piece of shit. We want to start leaking shit. We can do it.
Fast forward to November 2024. Due to the solo leaks, it has come to light that
Scott Starbird, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. What's up, dude? How you doing? A giant Beetlejuice. Jared Kushner's dad want to take your kids if you don't let their teacher turn them into transgender. Democrats do that in a lot of states. Oh, thanks, Scott Starbird. Love you too, bro.
Destiny has been sharing intimate private messages, nude images, and pornographic videos with a 19-year-old OnlyFans creator called Rose, who he was sexually interested in at the time. Rose leaked these to a Discord and Kiwi Farms user
Rosal's coming
called Solo Leaks, who may, for all we know, be Rose herself, who then published them to Discord and to Kiwi Farms. These leaks included intimate romantic and sexual DMs between Destiny and Lawrence Southern, who Destiny had long denied being romantically involved with while she became increasingly present in his public personal life and on stream, despite being publicly at odds with each other politically.
What the fuck? Really? Damn, I was behind with this shit. He was trying to fuck her? He's probably trying to fuck everybody.
On the surface, Destiny even once described her activism as involving, quote-unquote, drowning refugees. These DMs revealed that, in fact, Destiny and Lawrence Southern had been mutually declaring their love and admiration for each other, including expressing intentions to separate from the respective partners to marry each other. All of this was happening behind the scenes, despite Destiny publicly claiming to his audience that he and Lauren were not involved, and while he was publicly accusing his wife Melina of lying and of being controlling privately when she would express displeasure about the relationship and when she requested that Destiny stop.
Hold on, what the fuck was, what did that say? Hold on one second. Shit, someone just texted me, sorry. I don't want to leak every single detail or issue relating to problems we had, but Mel would get upset sometimes if I did a lot of content with streamers. LS was one of them, but there were others too that you can probably guess. That's the LS drama. Pepe laugh.
When she would express displeasure about the relationship and when she requested that Destiny stop associating with Southern. In addition to these leaks, which not only severely compromised Lawrence Southern's career and personal life, but also established that Destiny was lying when he accused his wife of being delusional and controlling about the affair, Solo Leaks also published a massive dump of revenge pornography, which featured various sexual encounters with numerous men and women that Destiny had recorded and sent to Rose as part of their flirtations, which incidentally include references to how he recorded other people not included in the dump, including a recording of a sexual encounter with someone he met on the gay dating app Grindr with no mention of having alerted this person to the fact that they were being recorded.
Okay, so guys, this is what that is really funny. Tenet Media, Lawrence Southern. So is that the same chick? No, I thought that was that was a different Lauren. Lauren Chen or something, right? Hold on. Is that the same chick? No. Yeah, so Lauren Chen. Oh, so wait, okay. Was Lawrence Southern okay. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were saying no, you're right. Lawrence Southern was one of the content creators that was going to be involved. I thought the head of Tenet Media was Lauren Chen. Lauren Chen is she was the one getting the directions from the Russians. But yeah, Lauren Southern, it says here that she was supposed to be a part of that shit too. Hold on one second. Yeah, Lauren Chen. Okay, look, I'm going off on other shit.
Note, it is a felony to record sex acts without consent in the state of Florida. So to recap, Destiny, who has a long...
Oh, yeah. So yeah. I get it now. I was wondering how Destiny was automatically assuming he would end up on the CIS actual registration, because he is in Florida, right? He lives in Miami or something. He lives in Florida, and supposedly the chick claims he not only distributed it without consent, but he recorded her without consent. But it's just audio? That's interesting. That's interesting. Have people gotten in trouble for just audio? For recording without consent, just audio, like in set? Well, I guess, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Long history of threatening associates, friends, and family with public humiliation and exposure through releasing revenge.
Florida, I think I'm in Florida. I'm a fucking idiot, but I never have needed to know this. I think Florida's a two-party consent state where it's like you're even if it's not sex, you're not allowed to record someone in private when they are assuming they're not being recorded. Yes, Florida is a two-party consent state, which means that all parties to a conversation must agree to be recorded. But of course, that doesn't apply, I don't think, like if you're in public somewhere where you see, like you're at a fucking Walmart or something and you're saying something right in front of a camera. It's like, for private versus public and the assumption of privacy, that all comes into play. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Revenge pornography and intimate messages actually did leak a tremendous quantity of compromising, sexually humiliating messages, images, and videos featuring other people to at least one person without their consent. These were then publicly leaked, and the reaction has been total silence. Nothing. Historically, Destiny has always been boldly willing to threaten leaking private intimate material, such as during his separation from his wife, or to expose nude images to retaliate against women he was slandering, like Anna, or even just for the sheer pleasure of it, as in the case of Blue Tea mentioned earlier, where the only purpose was revenge. This time, however, somehow, there is nothing. Not by Destiny, nor by anybody else. No streams, no video exposés, no tweets by any notable figures denouncing what is an obvious massive breach in ethics and consent. Nothing. Which begs the question, why? Why is everyone being so silent about something that by all rights should be a massive sex and abuse scandal about one of online politics' biggest and most controversial figures?
Turkey Tom released a video today, right? And he was like, he's buddies with Destiny. Guys, remember on election night when we did a 6-hour stream on here. Ridiculous. I never want to do that again. But that night, Turkey Tom and Pisco and who the fuck else? There was like six or seven lefty streamers all at the same location for this like joint stream to watch Kamala Harris get completely fisted by Donald Trump. And the whole night, Destiny was like betting more and more money on Kamala winning, basically incidentally funneling money to Trump supporters the whole night. Okay. But yeah, Turkey Tom was there that night along with Pisco. I wonder what the hold on, let's go to Twitter. Hold on a second. Let me that's a good hold on. How do you spell Pisco Liddy? Oh, and Pisco's an attorney too. I forgot about that. I'm looking on his page if he's yeah, I don't think he's gonna say nothing about Destiny. But yeah, Turkey Tom did a video. I didn't watch it. I watched like a couple minutes.
As I said at the beginning of this video, this is not just a story about a man, but about power and how power works. And it's not a story that is new. At the center of this scandal is a concerted effort by Destiny's.
No, and I opened up discussing that Silence and Destiny would be big win for the conservatives. I'm assuming that's what you mean, cons. No, and it's a shame, dude, because he's a very good debater. He's a smart dude. I've been a fan of Destiny. You saw him subscribe to his fucking channel. I like watching him debate. You're actually he's a person that he's entertaining for one, but he's really smart, and it's a good if you have certain assumptions and ideas and whatever, and you haven't. I mean, he's a good person to test certain ideas with or whatever. He has a different way of thinking. He's a smart guy. I don't know about his reputation though. I don't know.
His friends, associates, and community.
That's Pisco, right?
Conceal and hide his wrongdoings by any and all means. This includes deleting any mentions of the leaks on Discord and Reddit, obfuscating the issue by acting as if the leaks only contain private sexual behaviors and therefore aren't anyone else's business, or even offering money to the victims in exchange for their silence. Now, if one were to say that the creators around Destiny were simply remaining silent about this scandal in order to continue to capitalize...
I forget this guy's name. Yeah, these guys do that Anything Else show. This guy and Destiny, sometimes it's hit or miss with these guys. Sometimes him and Destiny go back and forth, and they're making inside jokes that are just like, I don't know. So I guess I'm not inside enough that I don't get it, and it's not funny, and it sounds like they're trying to be funny, and it's just not funny.
On their friendship with Destiny and have access to his audience, this would be a misleading oversimplification. Some people are doing that for sure, and some people in fact are even going out of their way to run interference to protect Destiny from the consequences of his actions. But this is not a story about the nefarious deeds of evil men and women, but about power. And it turns out that in fact a lot of people are simply afraid. Afraid of what they have a moral right or a public sanction to say given the sensitive nature of these leaks, and afraid of the retribution of Destiny and those in his audience if they say something that angers him. A very large creator in YouTube commentary called Nicholas DeOrio, disgusted at the obvious sexual abuse and public coercion he was witnessing coming from Destiny and his defenders, and frustrated by the fact that people were beginning to lump him in with the others who were actively covering for Destiny, reached out to me directly to clarify why he was not being more vocal. He told me that, due to the sensitive nature of the material, despite being very confident about Destiny's guilt, he was very conflicted about coming forward against Destiny on behalf of the victims in this story without them voluntarily coming forward first. This was for two reasons. First, Destiny has a history of persuading his victims to come to his defense during a scandal. This happened once when a creator called Mr. Girl infamously attempted to accuse Destiny of lying about his relationship with Anna Voir, and in response, Destiny produced recent DMs between himself and Anna in which he got her to say that her own quoted claims against Destiny were false. And here it is notable that the fact that these DMs were between the alleged abuser and his victim did not seem to affect their credibility in the eyes of his audience. And second, because of Destiny's ability to use his hold over his massive audience to deal serious reputational and financial damage to people who he feels have slighted him. Nicholas refers explicitly here to the reputational damage Destiny inflicted on another commentary YouTuber called ChudLogic when he was approached by Destiny's now ex-wife Melina to give her side of the story about the Lauren Southern affair.
So, I mean, I've privately told everybody I'm completely distancing myself from this guy, waiting for this bomb to go off. But I don't want to be the one to fucking light it. But I mean, I feel stupid. I sent Destiny like a message of support at the beginning of this,
Really?
like about his dick getting
man.
leaked, not about this part of it. Like, oh, it's a shame that your fucking dick got leaked or whatever, which I guess is still valid.
I didn't
but,
realize how bad it was initially. I thought the big thing was the Lauren Southern leaks. I thought, oh, he's got sex tapes. Okay, surprise, surprise.
well, in the back of my head, I was thinking, why would all these people consent to their fucking nudes being exchanged?
Well, the answer
Why-
is
Thank you, sir. Mr. Mac Wayne, I appreciate that. It's a bitch out here, the fucking algorithms. It's hard to, but yeah, if you got some extra time, check out my channel. I don't know exactly where you align politically, but I do parody songs and stuff too. Not just political stuff, but I have some political stuff. But I got a P. Diddy parody that's pretty funny, and one about Dave Blunt's. That's my most recent one. So yeah, guys, I got different shit on my channel. Please check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the likes and all that. Deaky123. Oh, yes, the autistic. I didn't run President Sunday. What? What happened?
That even happen. They would absolutely not. They absolutely wouldn't.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I haven't really been able to talk about this with anybody because I'm at like a fucking, it's a huge risk to even discuss it because this guy's got such a chokehold over his community. But I legitimately think if it ever comes up, I absolutely think that's career ending. And I don't think that could be defended. And if it can be defended by his community, it would fucking completely destroy. I mean, yeah, his reputation's in the toilet. It could be lower.
It could be. It's also it's in the toilet with people who care to know.
Yeah, no, I think this is a viral everyone story, video, like community wide story. If this cover up ever comes out,
What specifically would have to happen to trigger some kind of, determinate position on this in public for you?
I mean, I'll be super candid about it. You would need to talk.
Yeah, would you have to talk publicly, or do you just have to see it?
No, I think I've already seen it. I think she needs to talk publicly because if anything, if it comes down to it and Destiny convinces her privately to take that other, look what happened with ChudLogic and Lauren Southern. He had Melina coming to him and telling him these things directly. And he was put in a position where he can either eat shit and be hated by that community and lose a huge percentage of his audience to the point where I had to pick up the other half of the slack and like help him out, right, to keep him afloat, or he could just leak those messages and be justified immediately, and it would start like a huge conflict. And I guess he did the right thing by loyalty, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, if you don't have the person, then it's you fighting on behalf of somebody else. And I've seen this go down so many times with content creators where if they don't have the support of the actual victim in the situation, you're fighting a losing battle from day one.
So principally your concern is that you're going to take a pretty big financial / audience hit if you were to do
I think there's a genuine risk that I'm going to get left out to dry here, because if she doesn't say anything, or even worse, if she comes out and says it's not true, then I'm fucked.
Looking to get stronger? Join Planet Fitness today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down.
I have rusty weights in my backyard. You know this, Google. Why are you showing me these ads? Why? You know I'm not going to pay to go to a gym with clean weights and rules. Give me a break.
A lot of people who would otherwise potentially be ready to support the victims of Destiny's systemic abuse of female and male colleagues are stuck between wanting to call foul on some truly reprehensible behavior and the realization that if they did, there are so many ways to spin them as the villains through Destiny's further manipulation of the victims and of his massive following. Two particularly aggressive defenders of Destiny have been Not So Erudite and Dan Saltman. We're both colleagues and close members.
Dan, that's right. His name's Dan. His fucking Crocodile Dundee hat.
of his inner circle. Both have gone out of their way either to dissuade attempts to bring up the issue of Destiny's non-consensual sharing of intimate material of other people publicly, or to directly discourage his victims from speaking out or taking legal action. A major consequence of Destiny's silence and the silence of the people around him on this issue is that all of the negative consequences for these leaks have been borne by the victims, who are still being publicly shamed and harassed as I speak. However, faux concern for their well-being and their wishes to remain as anonymous and private as possible has been used to shut down any discussion where Destiny might be held responsible for endangering them in the first place. The perverse result is that Destiny's crimes against these people are effectively being weaponized as their own defense against others who would call him out for them. For example, when one community member known as Fairy Queen questioned Not-So-Erudite's continued association with Destiny, given the revelation that he had been sharing porn of people he streams with without their consent, and given Not-So-Erudite's own avowals of being a mental health expert and a feminist, Not-So-Erudite claimed that she was in communication with the victims behind the scenes and that they didn't want any additional attention. And so therefore, Not-So-Erudite was actually doing the moral thing by not holding Destiny accountable for victimizing them in the first place and for personally continuing to profit from the reputation of Destiny by whom she was employed. When pressed on—
That's tricky. That's tricky there. Maybe borderline slimy. You're pretending you care about the victims and their wishes, but conveniently, that means you're covering your friend's ass.
On this, Not-So-Erudite promptly terminated the conversation. But it turns out that Not-So-Erudite was telling the truth when she said she was communicating on behalf of the victims, because as it turns out, she was from very early on the primary middleman negotiating the price of their silence. Enter Pixie. Pixie is a tiny streamer who, like Destiny's wife Melina, was visually identifiable in the leaks. Pixie had been working closely with Destiny since she turned 20 years old in 2019, and in addition to appearing on stream together regularly, Destiny also got her involved in paid positions organizing for canvassing projects, like with Progressive Victory, who he partnered with in 2024, and she would accompany him multiple times to large podcast appearances.
Did Destiny fuck Candace Owens too? Are we just waiting for that to leak? Because I will shit my pants. I predicted that. If that ever comes out, I'm telling you, they had a certain chemistry and she fucking Candace Owens was at Destiny's house for this stream. Guys, that is actually a possibility. We got Lauren Southern here. We've got a whole web of lies to conceal this Diddy style blackmail operation. Just so that the Democrats can keep their favorite debater. We're going to silence all of these victims. This is their golden child. We can't let anyone find out that he's a scumbag, allegedly. Again, I'm a subscriber. I like it. I like him. I don't like what I hear now.
Such as the Whatever podcast, which he would pay for her to be flown out to. Pixie had for a very long time repeatedly tried to present herself as an example of a woman who could succeed as a part of Destiny's orbit without being a member of his oft-rumored harem of women who offer him sexual.
This is a bad picture. Guys, look at this. This is the body type that gives women intense regrets, to where you can blackmail them if you threaten to tell people that this was inside of you. That's all it takes. This right here. And you can blackmail all these women.
Favors in exchange for exposure and stream time. In light of these leaks, that image has obviously been shattered, and she has received the brunt of negative reactions to the scandal, since people who hate Destiny and hate the politics of the people in his group are eager to laugh at the hypocrisy of one of them, even if it means joining in the mass harassment of someone who is in fact a victim of revenge porn.
Oh, wait, hold on. That was Andrew Wilson. Sorry, I was up in the chat. What did I say? Destiny is a Coomer D-gen, but I've never had any sympathy for the many women he bangs. They all pretend to be victims, but they had sex with him because they wanted his clout and money. All of them, the entire cast of them. Oh, that's a fierce take right there. That's fucking spicy. All of them, the entire cast. Coomer D-gen. Andrew Wilson's funny.
Of revenge porn. Unfortunately, Pixie did the worst thing that someone in her position could do. Rather than seek legal recourse or make a public statement denouncing the violation of her consent and dignity that these leaks.
I mean, even if, Andrew Wilson, I think is probably, yes, based Andrew Wilson. No, he's funny. I don't agree with everything. He is an entertaining debater, though. I love seeing him and Destiny fight. No, he has a point. I think Andrew Wilson's probably right that half of these bitches, that's like, they are banging him for clout Okay, his doughy fucking body is not disgusting enough that they won't fuck him for clout, but it is disgusting enough that they are embarrassed if people find out that they fucked him. That's a trick bag right there.
Leaks represented, she seems to have
Oh, but I was saying, yeah, Andrew Wilson, he may be right about their motives, but I don't think that I mean, I guess he said he doesn't have sympathy for him. Obviously, that's not saying that it's okay, but I mean, it's still not right, even though they're probably just clout monsters. They don't give a fuck about thinking. They don't think he's like hot or something. They're fucking absolute clout hungry whores. But it's still not right to get your shit leaked like that, nudes.
Chosen to try and profit from the situation by extorting Destiny. An American citizen who finds themselves a victim of revenge pornography has several valid actions they can take. Let's go over 3. First, they can seek legal recourse. In fact, there's a federal law on the books as of 2022 that allows victims of non-consensual exchanging of explicit material to be compensated up to $150,000, and that's even if the leaks were not necessarily done maliciously, but only with reckless disregard for the consent of the victims. The victims may even have their identity concealed. Second, they may make a public statement denouncing the person who leaked the materials and violated their consent. And in fact, this can be done in conjunction with the first option I mentioned. And finally, they can choose to do nothing. They can stay silent and hope that it all blows over. And this is their right. But Pixie did not do any of these. In an exchange that I've learned has since been circulated among the entire commentary community on YouTube and virtually everyone in Destiny's circle.
Look, this is I think this was election night right here.
Not so erudite can be seen haggling with Pixie over the amount of money that would be appropriate for Destiny to pay her to not involve the court system or to denounce him publicly. First, Pixie uses the implicit threat of her impending suicide and a scheduled note announcing it to pressure Destiny to pay out a significant sum of money, and then later switches to vague threats of public denunciations and legal action. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, her friend Straight Ray was colluding to advise Destiny to offer to help her financially as penance to stave off her threats of self-harm, a situation that would obviously be a reputational disaster for Destiny. Note, Straight Ray has also explicitly said that she did not consider the situation serious enough to warrant a wellness check. As revealed in earlier DMs between Pixie and Destiny prior to this conversation with Not So Erudite, Pixie and her friend Straight Ray had used the specter of her impending suicide to alarm Destiny enough that he would be receptive to suggestions of financial compensation. Apparently, Pixie was hopeful from the beginning that she could get as much as a $1 million payout from Destiny, which Straight Ray had to repeatedly talk her down from. The condition of this financial compensation is, of course, Pixie's continued silence. This would seem to imply that Pixie's decision to not go public is not because she is afraid of the repercussions, or else she wouldn't be threatening Destiny directly with legal action or public denunciations, but because she wants to profit personally off of extorting Destiny, who also, it must be remembered, is a victim of revenge porn. Destiny may be the one responsible for the leaker having the image.
Jesus Christ, what a shit show.
In the first place, but he shared them recklessly, not maliciously. And of course, he has endured public humiliation as well for this. Destiny's close friend and podcast co-host Dan Saltman, the CEO of Redact, had also reportedly gone behind Destiny's back to advise Pixie to make financial demands of Destiny, as well as to ask her to dissuade Destiny from taking legal action against Kiwi Farms for hosting the leaks. Pixie has since said nothing publicly. There has been no evidence of legal proceedings being pursued, and she has seemingly ceased communications with the people she was previously working with, instead posting on X about taking the LSAT in pursuit of law school. It appears as though her attempt to extort Destiny has probably paid off, albeit at the expense of every other person Destiny has victimized in the past and will victimize in the future. And so we can see.
Okay, so oh my God. So Destiny leaked stuff about her, and then she threatened to leak the whole thing. And it's just like, it's in reverse around complete, it's a blackmail circle of confusion. I'm lost, and I don't want to understand this. This is ridiculous. How do you is it really that hard to just do a cool stream and talk politics and just do that? Is it really is it that complicated that once you get over 100,000 subscribers, you end up in some weird fucking Diddy stuff? Is it really like that? Is it that hard to just be a streamer? Is streaming that hard? Holy shit.
See the circuit
I'm going to give up. I don't want to even get monetized. I don't want 500 subscribers if it means I'm going to start doing sexual blackmail and having videos leak of me sucking dicks or something. It's not worth it, guys.
Pleading itself. Destiny seeks out vulnerable women in his community who are enamored by his fame and success. He engages them intimately and records the interactions. Then he hoards these recordings and he shares them with reckless abandon, even occasionally threatening their release if the people in them do something to displease him. And when finally the obvious result of recklessly sharing these intimate images with strangers occurs and they are publicly exposed for all to see to the detriment of these people's reputations, mental health, and safety, he is able to buy off his victims and use their purchased silence as moral ammunition to shut down anyone who would try to hold him accountable for what is clearly grossly unethical conduct. Destiny and the web he has created around himself is creating victims, and if it is allowed to continue, it will create more. I urge everyone to pay attention and to warn people about the danger they are putting themselves into by engaging with Destiny and his community. These are people who have been handpicked for their willingness to not just remain passive in the wake of intimate and potentially life-ruining abuse, but to also become accomplices in silencing the victims. And the victims are also selected, either for mental illness, allowing them to be easily construed as hysterical or deceptive when they complain about their treatment, or for financial vulnerability, allowing them to be easily paid off by Destiny for their silence. Thanks to certain individuals revealing to me the extent to which people are knowingly allowing or even actively taking part in the system of abuse and cover-up, I have realized that by withholding what I know of the situation, I am playing directly into Destiny's game. Someone needs to break the chain, or people are going to continue to be hurt. I've linked my full conversation with Nicholas Oreo in the description of this video. As always, thank you for listening, and take care.
That's intense. That's a lot. I didn't know things were that dark. Fuck. I'll subscribe to this page. That's good video. What else do they have on here? What is this page I'm not familiar with? They're live? Let's go live on live. Two months ago. So he covers Destiny drama. Okay. All right. Interesting channel. Okay. Fuck, where are we at? What is he doing?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Then I think any other
Oh, hang
person.
on.
And
Nope. We had Dirk for a while, didn't we? Make it so.
Mr. Gruhl report was a CDO. There were 2 or 3 decent allegations that were worthy of criticism and analysis, but there was another dozen allegations and points that had no business being in the report at all.
That makes
and that
sense.
actually, the last one.
Was Beckett adamant about releasing the videos? Were you going to drop a video with or without him? Anyway, we both agreed we were going to drop our videos without each other. We didn't really have influence over each other that way. I disagreed with some of the DMs that he published. He disagreed with me leaking the Oreo talk.
Was the bullying can be so bad
Just to be candid about the back end of things.
People consider suicide, and Hassan Piker was used as the example. I think it's so simple.
This is about Destiny shit.
Or to the other points, we don't need to spend any time on it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's get going.
Okay, so maybe this is me. They spent.
Like, I'm championing
like
any sort of like coverage over this. This is the first time I've like really streamed.
By the way, guys, you know my history with Lav. I don't like Lav very much historically. She kills here. Oh God.
About it myself. I've like joined JSTLK stream. I've had I acted as like a moderator for Irrelevant and Mr. Girl. Like I did not. This has not been like my fight. I've like not tried to put like a dog in the race, except for today when I'm like, yeah, I'll go over this because I have a personal experience. I'm not tying myself to it in any way. I'm not doing any sort of investigation.
Oh, promo code Lummy. What's up, lover? Thanks for joining us. You just make it in here. I'm getting off in a minute here, guys. I can't stay on late. I know I say it every night.
I'm not talking to the victims. Neither is Max. Like, I have no idea why they think that, like, we are doing anything other than, like, commentating on this, which every single person online is doing.
Listen, before we get into this, I need people to understand, okay? Be nice. Be nice to Connor. Be nice to Counterpoints. He's very stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay? Just imagine like a slug trailing over a contract and accidentally signing the wrong line. And that's Connor's entire life. Just whatever, fuck him.
Right now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how you're gonna hand wring over Mr. Gold.
I got to get out of here. If y'all are interested that he's live talking about Destiny shit, go check out that channel. The fucking, what was it? President, whatever. I subscribed to it. Why did it say subscribe? You guys saw I hit subscribe on the video, and then when I went to the live thing, it looked like I wasn't subscribed. Maybe it's a delay because you have to subscribe a certain amount of time to get in the chat. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but Destiny is great as a debater and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This fucking dark, twisted web of blackmail and stuff isn't so appealing. But yeah, guys, you know, I love covering Destiny stuff. He's smart as fuck, and it's a shame if someone like him, as smart as him, goes down like this. No pun intended. It would be a shame. But we'll see, guys. This will be the test. Is Diddy type sexual blackmail stuff more threatening to your career than being a fan of Lolicon? We'll see whose career lasts longer, Vosh or Destiny. All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, better not be any fucking kids watching this channel. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Who is MP TP? Hi to all. Friendly reminders. Oh, thank you so much, dude. You say that often here. I do appreciate the reminder because I forget to say it. But yeah, hit the like and subscribe and all that. Smash that like in a consenting way. Good. No, that's nice. I didn't see that at first. Good point. Peace DMS and other homies. Funny Face, Scott Starbird, Junior Coltrane still have been here. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I got to get the fuck out of here. Thank you for joining us. I will be should be on Sunday. I'm doing a fucking ice bath again. Oh, fuck. Dude, I've had to go light with the weights this week. My, not shoulder, my fucking elbow. I told you guys before, I've been doing construction and I hit my elbow on something, and this was like over a month ago, and it has not been healing. And I think it's because I've been lifting a lot heavier, and the workouts and stuff have just been stressing out the tendon in here or whatever the fuck around my elbow. So I've been doing real light weights this week. Biceps are still there. Like, oh, god dang. But yeah, hopefully this ice bath will help with the soreness and shit. So yeah, if you want to see me shiver and scream, I'll be doing that live on Sunday. And check Squat University. He has good ideas for good videos for recovery. I'll check it out. Fucking dude, when I put the TENS unit on my arm here, it seemed to help. And you know, I think I got to take it easy with the weights while it heals, because it's just not, it's a bitch, man. I'll do bicep day and I'll get a good pump, and then I feel like my arm gets so fucking sore down there. But it doesn't, when I'm working out, it feels all right. But it's when I'm done working out and the adrenaline and the pump is kind of going away, my fucking arm gets sore. Fuck, man. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Fucking, I'll be on Sunday, and if you don't want to see the ice bath, it's okay. Fucking Monday, I'll be live again around the same time, like 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern time. So I'll see you then, lovers. Peace. Good night. Please do not extort anybody. I need a penis pump. Jesus Christ! Don't get me started. I have a fleshlight type of thing that has it. It has like a suction hole. You can get a little bit of suction with that thing. That's as far as I go with the penis pumps. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. I'll see you guys later. Fucking, I'm getting out of here. Bye.